Hey all, this is Xenoxis. Welcome to something new. We're doing some Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley, as you might know if you follow, if you check out my PS trophies on like Twitter and stuff that, you know that I played it a lot on PS4. So that we're gonna move over to PS4. Because I thought about doing it immediately when I got the PS5 and stuff that to move all the PS4 files, but then. Not only will you need, I think you need a USB-C cable, which you can use the control one because it's basically a USB-C cable. And then you would not only have needed to do that to link a cable between the two. I think maybe a network cable could also work, like a LAN cable. I think it might work as well. But then you would also need to like have them both plugged in at once. And I don't think the cable is long enough because in the wall I only have like two outlets, and then I have one over where the PCs, and that only has like one free spot on it as well. So yeah, and so that. So anyway, we're gonna start out with a farm. The codes, by the way, don't work anymore and stuff that. I never use the codes anyway, so I never got to use them and stuff that. So yeah, now I'm not gonna recreate the character that I made the first time I played the game and stuff that, and stuff that. The question is, should we like role play and stuff that, because that could be fun to do, and stuff that, like oh hey, we're gonna make a chicken farm, or hey, we're gonna make a pig farm or something, and stuff that. So they just call it Xenoxis now. Now we're gonna we're gonna have, yes, that's right, in glorious Russia, a farm name, what was it called, the medieval name? I forgot. You had the medieval name of it in I think, not Moscovich, because it was not called Moscow and stuff that. It was called something else. It was called something specific in like in Age of Empires 4. It was called something special. I forgot exactly what it was called. But what is the palace called, by the way? Actually, let's just call it my favorite city. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think I can fit it if we do this, right? Yes. Favorite thing. Oh, this is. Okay. That is funny. Anyway, we're gonna have a guard dog, obviously. Yes. Then we need some eye color. It is kind of hard to tell there a bit. That looks okay. I mean, he doesn't really have hair, right? I forgot it was such a long time ago since I checked. Anyway, we need to have. What's the brightest you can go? There are some odd skin colors also you can choose for whatever weird reason and stuff that, Actually, let's go with this one. This one fits. I think the side profile is the best one, checking the hair out. I know it's one of the later hairs probably that we need. Maybe that's most correct. No, that's too little hair, I think, actually. Oops. Not that. I think there are other ones that have less like hair and stuff that, you know. Otherwise we're gonna have to go with something more like, with more hair on it, you know, and stuff that. But yeah, but you can select any hair regardless of what gender you choose on the character. So even if you choose a female, you can use all hairstyles, you know, and stuff that. I mean, I have no idea what hair would fit the most. Like, I want to see what those almost like bald hairstyles look like from the like back and stuff that. Yeah, because those are two. I think this one might actually be the most correct one, actually. Because that one just looks ridiculous, I think, yeah. Pants, there's not that much you can have. You can have like very dark blue, right? Like kind of like this. Right. Now I need to find good chat. I mean, there is like a tuxedo, but I don't think the tuxedo will look film basically and stuff that. So yeah. By the way, are we using just needed to double check the microphone level, and I also want to check the sound here. Okay, yeah, controller speaker is not on. That's good. That's very good. Alright. I don't know if there's anything that looks like a costume or whatever, or not a costume, you know, but an actual, you know, proper like blue tuxedo kind of thing. Otherwise we might just have to go with the tuxedo thing, otherwise maybe. That thing also kind of works. But then there are certain clothes here that aren't like part of the ones that you start with basically and stuff that. That one actually looks pretty decent. Let's just go with that one. Yeah, there we go. go with sunglasses if you want to. Or some weird glasses and stuff like that. Cyborg visor. Nah, let's not be silly. You can see you can spawn on some from the canvas at per profit margin. But I believe this just make you earn less. But because 75% is not like selling for more, like vacancy kits for less. You can of course, this is something that you can technically abuse, technically. There we go. Right, then it comes to the farm. Standard farm can give you the most amount of land. Riverland is pretty decent. Forest farm is actually very good because of the fact that yes, you get access to a very good forest. And wood early on is very important for like building the buildings and stuff like that. Rock terrain and running river make it difficult to design your farm. However, mineral deposit, that's actually very good if you like mining as a skill. And wilderness farm is good because monsters come out. Do you start with a farm? Or do you start with a sword when you choose wilderness farm? I forgot if you did or not. 4 corners. The land is divided into 4 processes which is perfect for a group. Beats. However, sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil. But you can also forage there and stuff like that, and then there's tons of open space. Let's go with the beach farm. Why not? There we go. Let's get started. Yes. Oh, very special grandson. Totally skipped the cutscene. Yeah, you don't need to accept cutscene. We're gonna watch the dialogue though. That is with regular like citizens and stuff. That's it. And I've already chosen what character to go with and stuff that, like in terms of the one we're gonna marry and stuff that, you know. The thing is normally on my main file back on the PS4, you know, I choose to go with Abigail and stuff that. So, yeah. But we're gonna choose a different one, and the one that I normally had considered at first to go with and stuff that. Yes. Come over to the local farm. Hell yeah. And I've already tested some things out, by the way, beforehand. There were 2 other characters I made, but I deleted them very, very shortly and stuff that. I was used to try out some of the farms, like, and compare this farm to like the normal farm to the standard farm. And there was a lot of benefits to the beach farm because of the fact that you have water up to the north, but that water is not very good to fish in. And so that. But yeah, hoeing actually becomes really, really good when you have the beach farm, because even if there isn't like worms in a specific area, you can still get stuff, if I remember correctly, when you forage and stuff that, you know, so yeah. And one thing that you almost want to go for immediately, by the way, is trying to get 300 wood as quickly as possible. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit. But here it's weird, like you're arriving like very, very, like it's not even night yet and stuff that, and then they want you to sleep and stuff that, like what the heck is going on, you know, because you wake up the next day, you know, and stuff that. You know, which is weird. You get some parsnips, that's the first thing we get. Here we are, all up here, getting started. And it should always be the same basically. The first next day is living off the land is important to check as well. I forgot which ones you can pick up or not. Right. Actually, let's have a television. Right, because then you can check it immediately when you go out of the bed. No, I forgot. Do they actually sell? No, they do not. I was just double checking. It's gonna be a bit of an issue if we cannot sell the thing. By the way, I want to see where the other houses spawn though, because I'm pretty certain that you can spawn in the house, that you don't have to play with the multiplayer thing on in order to have the house spawn. Yeah, they are. You might say, oh, why do you want these cottages so bad? Because, you know, because there is one thing that you can do. Because you can go in here, and this package belongs to someone else, so you cannot get the package. But you can, of course, use their, you know, stuff. I am gonna start already going into the town. Normally this is not what I would do and stuff like that. Normally I wouldn't take the stuff from the house. But I want to double check and see if we can just sell the stuff. I only want to pick that up if we see Haley outside, by the way. He was able to go inside. What? Or yeah, they are not sellable. Okay. I think you only need to talk to everyone once. You don't need to talk to them twice, unless it's possible. But yeah, the best thing, of course, with Haley, for example, you can use the. It's very easy to get points with her for the thing, basically, because she likes flowers and stuff. That's it. But yeah, so we already wasted a bit of time because of what we did and stuff that, you know, so yeah. We can use them outside, right, things, yeah. Let's actually have a nice spot over here, kinda. How do I... I know I can turn things somehow. Now to run. Tool hit location. Placement tile. Advanced crafting information. Block toolbar. Because that should prevent it from going up to the top of the screen, basically. Alright, you can So let's just have a... Alright, it's with the X button, okay. Okay. Let's go in and get the table then. Yes. Yes. Ja. Right, and then we... Right, do that. Just block these down here for now. Because we've already wasted a bit of time and stuff like that, so yeah, we're gonna clean up a bit in the farm first. The best thing is just use the site at first, because then you won't use up any energy by doing that and stuff like that, so it's a bit important that we clear a bit of stuff out. Slipper, that's an artifact, which is really good, by the way, finding like an artifact early and stuff like that, you know. So be on the lookout for worms are very, very important and stuff like that. Like you can get like super lucky and get like some really rare things early on and stuff like that. Now the main thing, of course, that we want to go for is we want to destroy as many trees as possible. But we also want to make sure that we focus on certain specific trees later on, for the reasons. Also, we need to head back into the village again and to another spot, because we need to look out for certain specific items that we can eat, like wild horseradish and then parsnip, for example, because both of those are very, very good to actually quote-unquote eat. Not parsnip, I forgot what it was called. The other thing. Spring onion, I think it is. Because both of them restore some of your energy, and that allows you to cut down more trees and stuff like that, yeah. It's very important to do early on. Stuff that now you can, of course, focus a lot on fishing and stuff like that if you go with certain correct farms and stuff like that. And there are certain fish that if you happen to get them early, you know, like you can make a lot of money and stuff like that. But usually the best way is not to use like sell crops and stuff like that in the game. Except there are certain things that you want to save up for. You want to save up for strawberry season and make sure that you have as much money as possible when it switches into strawberries. Basically, you want to make sure that you have enough money so you can buy a ton of strawberries, because like strawberries is just huge profits always, basically, pretty much. So we just want to clear as much as possible of the grass. Oh, there's another one of the things. Which again, as you can see here, has... And you can go to sleep in these houses as well, which is actually very good and stuff that you can do that, you know. And of course you cannot take their package, you know, because you know you're not allowed to steal their tools and stuff that, you know, which would be pretty fun if you could, but yeah. And I'm pretty certain also if you play with friends that you can make sure also, like there are certain things that you can set up so you cannot destroy your stuff, you know, because that would be really bad. Anyway, now we need to start shopping trees. Keep in mind also that one thing that I have done, I forgot if this was always the case or if this was in a later patch, but when you go in on here, basically when you go in here, they have now made it so that, I don't know if this was always the case, but each skill in this, for example, mining affects the pickaxe, makes it stronger. That always makes the quote-unquote thing stronger, the lumber thing. Yeah. Now normally, I would also make sure to cut down the like smaller logs and stuff that eventually as well. And stuff that would help. And keep in mind, for example, when once you have 300, for example, 300 wood. Now I don't know if it will be possible to actually just rush up to 300 wood and stuff that. If that will be possible or not, and stuff that. But we are gonna need to plant our parsnips, by the way. We're gonna make sure to do that actually, so we don't like waste too much energy and stuff that. That should be enough room. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more row of this. Here we go, and then 15 parsnips. It might also be worth planting. I am gonna check first if we can afford it energy-wise. Can we afford to, can we afford to plant the other mixed seeds as well? Because the mixed seeds is of course a mixed bag of stuff, but sometimes you can hit the jackpot on the mixed seeds. Like there's a lot of people who think the mixed seeds are bad. Okay. Okay, now, how much energy? That should be enough to rate up down 1 or 3. Yeah. That's 91. Do we plop down a chest? Not really. I didn't gift anyone today though, by the way. Did not gift a single person. And we didn't sell anything. Which is a bit bad. Yes, and tomorrow is the rainy day, by the way, so yes. Yeah. So yes, the backpack is also something you want to go for very, very quickly and stuff that. Now we could have, of course, if we would have been quicker, we could have just made it out of the farm and also done some foraging and stuff that. But I don't think that the foraging despawns basically on the next day, so if there is something that should have spawned on there. Yeah, it is very good to choose this farm because then you always have pretty close to the water instead of having to build a well. Now we need to... Yeah, we're gonna continue on cutting down some trees. We're gonna mash. And yes, you can just hold it down if you want to, but I like to actually physically press it and stuff that because it feels more satisfying that way. And also we cannot chop yet, by the way, until we make a stronger axe and stuff that. And there are certain tools that you definitely should prioritize and stuff that, but it depends on how much you want to actually farm and how much you want to rely on like selling like wood and stuff that. And see, the thing is something that you also want to invest on early on, at least during the spring. You want to invest in potatoes, but it is a bit unrealistic though that they didn't make it so that you cannot, like, you should be able to have potatoes for all year round, because that's how potatoes works in reality. There are like potatoes that are for spring, there are potatoes that are for winter, the winter potatoes, autumn potatoes, and stuff like that. And the winter potatoes you can grow them even when it's extremely cold and stuff that, you know, like 30, like minus Celsius and stuff that. How much? Yeah, I think we might just about. Alright, they actually do allow you to actually hit stuff, still even when you're exhausted. But I thought there was a risk for you to pass out, because we want to make sure that we don't pass out, which we just did. Please don't tell me that we lose something here from this. Nah, okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. Yeah, we don't lose anything from that. We did lose a little bit of money. We just lost 50 there. But that's actually pretty good. You might think that, oh, that's a waste and stuff that, but those are actually pro strats, by the way, and stuff that, because we are very, very close now to getting what we need and stuff that, and I don't care about like doing things optimal and stuff that, you know. You might say, oh, but you make a chest and stuff that, but you know. We are gonna need exactly 300 and stuff that. And once we go over 300, we are gonna make what's enough for one chest. I wanna check though, what's one chest exactly? One chest is 50 wood. Okay, so let's make the chest. Let's put the coal here. Let's put our chest right here. We get some of that, right. Put down fiber, clay, sap, stone. Move the side, move the pickaxe, cotton can. Oh, and axe is what we need. But then we need to pick up the acorn over here as well. We should actually pay attention to what tree is what here, because as you can see with the foraging here, it's actually part of that. Cutting down the trees is part of foraging actually. Because there is a snack that you can make, and the snack it requires one of each of these basically, and stuff that. But yeah. And sometimes it can be hard to figure out which one is which basically. Okay, so that's an acorn. But sometimes I feel it's not 100% correct either. I know where the pine cone is from, by the way. Okay, so that's more acorns. This should be where the pine cone is from. But it seems random basically, because we got the pine cone from another tree there and stuff like that, and it just, you know. And I don't know if it's used to look at the tree or just look at the color of the wood itself, you know, and stuff like that. Because that was an acorn, which I did not expect. And there should be an acorn as well, right? Now there's some maple thing. Right, we have over 300. Let's make a snack. A snack. There we go. We have over 300 now, so let's head down to the beach. Which we should be able to do. Actually, let's bring the scythe. Because sometimes you will come across things that are in the way, and you might need to scythe down stuff to actually get past and stuff that. Organize. So the thing is, by the way, that if you happen to get any of these items on the beach, if you happen to get a silver version or a gold version of any of them, then that's like insanely powerful and stuff that, if that happens to be the case. Where is the map? Oh, there is no south access. There is none. Correct, right? There is no south access. That's a bit, you know. There are some of the like good logs over there. Here there are more of a stony area and stuff that. And you have no access to that, huh? No, there's these. And there's a note. On the return of the third year, and then he can quote unquote, he can seaweed pog, right? Because that's 13 energy and 5 health. Okay, let's just eat immediately. Nom. Hell yeah. Right. And it's born. No. Unlucky oats. Oh shit oats. Let's talk to our local hobo. Who used to have a lot of money, but he got abused. Stuff that. Which, you know. We need to make sure also that we maybe go over here a bit. We just need to check here to see this. I forgot exactly what was the trigger of it, if it's reached a certain thing with the skill, I think it is. Oops. Yeah, just a stone. Another one. Clay. Shop. So woodstone, basic window, small window. Birch chair, birch, fruit and beer. Calendar. The calendar, by the way, is pretty good to have. Brick fireplace or fireplace bed, wooden brazier, wood lamp, iron recipe. Or wood floor. The wood floor is nice actually. Brick floor, stone walkway, stepping stone. But my money is a bit tight. Whoa, 648 if we use the wood, okay. And everyone usually stays indoor when it's like raining and stuff that. They usually have like, first it depends on the day and depends on if it's summer or like depending on the season. They have different things that the NPCs do and the basic program to do exactly the same thing. You know, stuff that. You know, daffodil and another daffodil. No super luck with them yet. Keep in mind that you can also use tools in town, so you can cut down the in the city as well and stuff that. Still no super luck on the daffodils yet. You can actually get both silver and gold on the damn, the daffodil seed, man, the daffodils. This is amazing, man. daffodils. And since most people are inside, just loot the green algae. And that's 13% is which is not a lot. You might say, why go to trash cans? Yeah, did you know that you can get insane things from trash cans, even though the percentage is extremely low for the like really good stuff on the trash can, you can like even get diamonds. Like, okay, like who throws away a diamond? Like, you know. Yes, and we cannot go inside here because it's Wednesday. I think we should check in your motto because, you know, talking to people is a thing we need to do. And I think it's right, is it, what is it to join? Because the membership is not on sale here, right? You know, it's not. Ooh, that's actually a very nice floor there. So, name's Pam. Right, then you cannot actually talk to him now because he's busy working and stuff like that. So sometimes the yo-yo is actually better than the thing. By the way, because if you have an easy way to make money, then technically the yo-yo is better than doing the community center and stuff like that. Because if you do the yo-yo, if I remember correctly, right, like things get cheaper and stuff like that. But then you can also just pay for things, basically pay to have like things fixed and stuff like that. Like things that would normally come from like the community center and stuff like that, you can just, you know, pay for and stuff like that. So yeah. Hopefully she will still be inside. Because I don't think she goes out in the rain. No, she's in her room. Is she gonna come outside? She's in her room literally doing nothing, absolutely nothing. Say anything? No, she's... Damn it. I should have gone earlier. So that. Even when it's raining, she should still be like in the other room or whatever, but yeah. I forgot when everything closes and stuff like that. Dun 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 dun. No, 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 no. No, 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 taking a dump, sitting on the toilet, it is so fun. No, 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 taking a dump is so fun. Taking a dump on the toilet, do 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 do. Well, then sometimes there are some good stuff here. Sometimes because some of the like recipes are very very good. But you shouldn't like invest in the recipes until you can actually, you know, make food yourself, right? Because you know you won't have a kitchen yet until you upgrade your house, right? So there's no reason to do certain things. Anyway, since it's getting late, we can go here. Ooh, come on, gold. Nope. Come on, oysters. Yes. I should have actually brought enough. I should have brought enough wood to make gecko. Inventory. Stone. Boom. I think the cackle might be worth quite a bit because there are certain things that can show up here that if we get a high level of any of those items, then that's like worth a lot. I forgot to, by the way, is the museum closed already? Because I thought the museum was open for like a really long time and stuff that, even if you don't go there early and stuff that. Okay, so it's open from 8 AM to 6 PM, okay. Inventories. Get rid of clay, okay. Now we head back to the farm. First though. Yeah, the lost books are actually pretty insane. You are most likely gonna get that pretty early on and stuff there, but still, you know. I mean, should we just sell the daffodils and just keep the silver one? Because we most likely get more daffodils. There's no chance we're not gonna get any more daffodils. So we could sell the 3 normal ones and just keep the silver one because we need it. And something you can usually do is just keep a chest in town. Ooh. It's a dandelion. I forgot if there was anyone that likes the dandelion. I think that Emily likes it. So that, so anyway, so we sell. Do that. Right, and then we cut the catty tree. Yes. We cut down some trees. Because you know that's what we do. Because again, there's still reason to have like a lot of wood and stuff. That there's always good reasons because you need wood for all the buildings basically and stuff like that. So. Right. Off to bed, right? Yes. Foraging, occupancy, new cooking survival burger. 370 from foraging, and the dandelion was for 40, and then dates 30 per each daffodil. Clam is 50, coral is 80, so yeah. Fishing, cackle is 50 gold. Oysters are 40, okay. So right, what we made for 500 then? Yes. Hell yeah. Okay, potential, okay. You can earn some recipes also from the thing, by the way, so yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I forgot if there is a way to reread the emails and stuff that you can get. Right, I think there. Right. Actually not in that one. There is one where they say exactly how much you need and stuff that's yeah. And keep in mind that once you start getting better tools, by the way, you can also, you know, do some stuff. Yeah, pickaxe time. And keep in mind, you don't spend a lot of energy just doing the whole pickaxe stuff for the stone, basically. And you can see there you cannot break that yet and stuff that. Now the first thing, of course, to make is a copper pickaxe and stuff that. And then after copper, right, I think it's iron after copper, I think, if I remember correctly. Geode, also very good, by the way. Also important for us to hand in and stuff that, but yeah. I think it might be the mining skill that you need to get up to a certain point before the thing becomes available, by the way, so yeah. And of course, yes, you can get lucky, for example. One thing that you can actually possibly do early on, before the mines even open, you can actually technically go and get a bunch of copper stuff and then like surely upgrade a tool and stuff that, you know. Because keep in mind that each like stone that you break has a chance to give you a geode and stuff that. Which is good. Of course, once you gain access to the mines, you definitely want to make sure that you go into the mines and stuff that. But yeah, we pretty much want to break everything, by the way, if we can. Damn, so much stone, really. It is pretty crazy. Okay. As long as we don't overdo it this time. Yeah, one more. There we go. Leave it at that. Okay, so that's pretty decent. I forgot, I think there is somewhere where you can repair by having a lot of stone. Yeah, let's not bring the hole because we cannot. So we need that, and we need the. Okay, let's head out. And now we're on the lookout for more forageables, of course. Daffodil. Or dandelion, I mean. Ooh, yellow dandelion, that's nice. And she is probably right up here. No, not yet. That's weird. And the first side quest is... okay, I need daffodil. If it's not inconvenient, okay. Make sure you have, okay. I think we might actually go there. Where is... There we go. Silver one, silk dress, ooh, pumpkin. It's actually very good. We need to keep on the lookout for Leia, by the way. Right, we need to go over here. Jiha, slut. You can get a lot of good things from handing in stuff here, by the way. Right, then it's always worth donating, by the way, here and stuff there, because there are some really powerful stuff you can get if you happen to donate a lot. Right. Because that just gives you 250 right away, basically, which is like really good, by the way. Pick up the trash cans. Okay. You can see you can buy copper or the rest of that, so yeah, process yields. Okay. That's good. Copper ore is not bad. Alamite is very good. 5 copper ore, that's very good. How much is it to upgrade tools? That requires 5 copper bars, okay. So what is 100, 30, 150, 15, okay. So I mean we cannot smelt until we get the thing that we need to smelt, basically. Which is important to always remember. Okay, donate to museum, donate this. Donate this. And we need a right like a daffodil. I forgot, is it different if you hand her, it was Leia, right, they say. I need daffodil. She might actually be in her house, I think, or over in that direction. There we go. Yeehaw, you salty dog! Ahoy there, Tom. Heard there was a new coming to us. Good to finally meet ya. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul, I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. And then you get this old one. The bamboo rod. Anyway, I'll see you all in part 2.